What's up, everybody? This is Otaku Nirvana here. If you're not watching the live stream live, remember to please like, comment, and subscribe, and share it. And now, to get back into the live stream, we were about to level up, I believe, before we were going to continue on with the rank fighting. So, let's continue. What's up, Super? Second, I'm having having a hard time loading chat. 1 second. Alright, dog. So, after the FBI flies over, okay. I kind of want to play this game, but my PS2 is still broken. Have you been able to diagnose what's wrong with it? Like, I know you said the power doesn't turn on, but like, after opening it, have you figured out like any part of your motherboard looks cracked? Or if you flip over your motherboard, check all those little, like, there'll be a bunch of like little metal things on the bottom that like look like little pieces of metal that were melted. Make sure all those, there's not a single crack in any of those. It might be that a connector for you, maybe even your GPU or your CPU on the system, you know what I mean? So flip the motherboard over, and then all the points where they soldered to connect it to the motherboard, check those points. Check the backside, and then if there's nothing that's cracked and noticeable, like even a hairpin crack in that solder will cause a problem. So if they're, you know what I mean? So check all the soldering work on all the other chips to make sure that all the other chips are still functioning. Then it seems like if you have all your brass in connection, your power should flow. So what's happening is it's bottlenecking somewhere. So where the short is. So if it's bottlenecking somewhere, that means there must be a connection that's not conducting. I mean, this isn't 100% foolproof, you know what I mean? But like, that's would be my diagnosis if I was trying to fix that PS2. And once you check the backside, and if nothing is wrong with it, you should then check all the solder points on the other side of the motherboard where the chip comes through. Usually they like solder the bottom to keep it in, and then they solder the top for connection too. That will be a very tedious task, but does your motherboard, does your model have the little those weird little flat circle batteries on it? If so, try replace that too. See if that works too, because it might be getting stuck at there if that acted as a power surge. But that's probably, you know, that'd be noticeable.
Well, come at me. Whirlwind. Tiger strike.
All right. So then, yeah, it just sounds like I mean, if the power is not turning on, is another, and probably a question I probably should have asked the first time was, how good quality is your power cord in? You know what I mean? Like, is your power cord itself is what has a short? Because if your motherboard and everything's fine after you inspected it, and you know, you probably looked up a couple of videos, if it's not your motherboard, then maybe it's just your power cord. Either that, or it's right where you plug the power cord into, you could rebuy that component and then desolder the old one and resolder a new one on, and then, you know what I mean, and then you'll know your power, where the power plugs in functions to. But you probably, like, if it's something kind of complicated, or you gotta buy like the GPU again or something, like, then I would recommend going on eBay or something and buying a broken PS2 that has the power that run, like, just that says power turns on but no visuals, because fixing no visuals is usually like 80 times easier than fixing the power supply, like what you're trying to do. And usually when it's the visuals, it's something obvious, like there will be like literally like a piece of cat fur on something, like a huge piece of cat fur, or like, I mean, I don't know about you, but like every time I've opened up a console and just maintenance cleaned it, it always worked after for visuals.
Here goes. Armor pierce.
And you're also using a PlayStation 1 or 2, or even PS3, I think still works on PS2, but you're using a Sony cord too. Because like if you're using third-party, Sony products have a weird thing with third-party stuff. Like I've never had good experiences with third-party cords with Sony products. And when you take your stuff apart, trying to think
You think you can beat me?
if it's not that.
Armor pierce.
So when you plug everything in, even the red LED light doesn't turn on at all. Like, I mean,
How'd I do? Here it comes.
because the PS2 power cord works in my PlayStation 1. Okay, so then yeah, then your power cord isn't the problem. And it's a note light.
Whirlwind. Tiger strike. Armor pierce.
Trying to think.
Whirlwind.
If nothing's fried, there's no alkaline battery for surging.
We did it.
And then, oh no, a second. Oh, like maybe it's already dead. I mean, it's a fair chance to say if you had a few hundred hours, you did just. But a console's like a computer, dude. It's still salvageable, if that makes sense. You could even put that on eBay and sell it as is, broken. You know what I mean? And someone who really knows their PS2s might take the gamble on it and buy it for $10 plus shipping. Or, you know what I mean, for parts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if your PlayStation 2 case is in good condition, they'll buy it just for that, you know? When they refurbish a console, they'll put a good case on. But, you could, like, it's just weird that it's not working. The only thing I could think of is if all your brass is working and all your connectors are connected and all that's working, it has to be either, and none of the cylindrical things on your motherboard, those connections, those are called capacitors. None of your capacitors are like charred looking or like the wires are blackened, or you know, like they'll look like a little soda can with two twigs coming out of them. Is there anything noticeable with those? Your capacitors, if you maybe when your capacitors went out, capacitors. I'm not an expert, but I do believe they help. They do something with some sort of regulation. No. So the capacitors. When you look at your GPU and your CPU, which they should kind of look like. There'll be a large square with a bunch of pins coming out every direction, and then a smaller one, but similar. Do any of those, even on like the center of the GPU or the CPU, there's no cracks on that, and all the writing is still like readable, like it didn't overheat and boil the writing off the top. So it didn't overheat the CPU and the GPU. And another trap one? Second. Down, circle, square, X, circle. Okay, so if you have that, oh cool, and an animal, I would definitely, if it's just power, if it's just power, in the part on the motherboard where you plug the cord in, nah, dude, you could get a PS2 for cheaper than 40. You could get a PS2 for 20 all day, just the console.
Oh well.
Tim Sphere, please. Oink. Oink. Thank you for helping.
Yeah, check this out real quick. Let me check something real quick. I'm gonna open up another tab real quick. So what you gotta do is, let me see what's going on. Alright, so I'm checking something out for you. So then look at, do that, and then it's 4 days. So yeah, it's roughly 42 sold. Power supply for. Okay. Let's see. So so look at this first one is a console. That's like roughly the going rate for like just the console. But I know you don't want a slim, but then there's one thing that concerned me is when I looked up PS2, this came up and it was this part is of the power supply. You might have to order a new power supply chip, which is that second one, that second link right there, and but that power supply is like half the price of a new console. You know what I mean? Or not a new console, but You know what I mean? PlayStation, by as far as you're concerned for a PlayStation 2. What you're gonna have to do is just keep your eye open on eBay, dude, and always just search working console. Make sure you type that in, working console PS2, and then just do lowest price plus shipping first, and then you're gonna get like a 3 to 4 day window, and there's gonna be like 5 to 6 of those, and one of those 5 to 6 is gonna slip through the cracks and sell for like a little bit more than what they're listed for the bidding. But don't bid until the very last hour. Put one bid in on the last hour, and then wait till like the last 4 to 5 minutes, and then just sniper it. Where that's called where you just go in and then you just put a really high bid in the very last 5 seconds, so no one can counter offer. That's how I get all my rare stuff. I wait until the last minute, and then right when it says 30 seconds, I just throw my money down right then, and then no one else can have enough time to counter react. And yeah, or something like that. Yeah, 5 seconds is really dicey though. Something like that. Yeah, 5 seconds is really dicey though.
Be careful, everyone!
Tiger strike! Tiger strike!
You could almost like, I mean, if you didn't want to sell any of your money, you could like probably sell, like, if you have a copy of, what is it, Final Fantasy X and X-2, that's a lot for 20 bucks or 30 bucks, and then use that to buy your console. That would definitely work all day. I think even some retro game stores might give you at least 20 for both of those together, you know. And those are pretty common, so like, you know what I mean, you can find those at a garage sale since I sold so many. So you find a copy of that DS game or seen gameplay of it. No, I haven't seen a copy of it. I went to my retro game store that's local, and I was waiting to hold off to watch gameplay until I went over to my brother's, since he's the Sonic fan. I told him about it, and he wants to check it out definitely, but like he's you know, he's just been busy. But I've been waiting to see it with him because like he's played them all tons of times, so he'll tell me, you know what I mean. Yeah, sell one of your copies and knock to him, and then for 15, and then just somehow get $5 or something, or if you get lucky. And if you don't have a bank account, just get a prepaid debit card or whatever, you know what I mean. Just make sure it's PayPal, because eBay uses PayPal, so if it's PayPal approved, it'll work. And then yeah, dog, I mean, it sucks letting go a second copy or something you like especially, but like you can almost squeeze a console out of it, you know what I mean? If it's $15, it's going to cost you probably like $2 to ship it. You know what I mean? If it's like to the East Coast or something really far from you. And then, you know what I mean? But just do that. So you interested in solo? So you interested in the Solo to Robo? You seen the cover? I'm interested in it too, because when I mentioned that to my brother, he knew what that game was. And I'm like, wow, if he knows what it is, because he plays different games than me, and I'm like, but he doesn't normally play RPGs and stuff like that. And I'm like, if he wants to play it, it must be pretty good, dog. But I haven't seen it really besides what you showed me. And I told my game store that I'm like interested if it comes through, like, but I'm like, told them I'd be more interested in a copy with like a messed up, you know, label on it or something. That way I could get it for cheaper. But is each chapter a few hours?
This is a piece of cake.
Oh, rap! Rap! Be careful, everyone!
No? Dang it. It's really good. Did you like the cover where it has furries with Gundams looking mix? It was a different art style for sure. Freaking keep them. It's definitely a game too. Like it'll stand out in a stack of games when I'm digging through it. Like it's a rememberable cover. Okay, so in 1 sec, I'm gonna get some water before I continue real quick. Be right back a second. Alright. Got that water and the rock star. Alright, no. Some games can look weird, but are really complex. What the heck? Oof, that's a heavy hit. Dude, this thing. There, go down. So remember people laughed and called me a retard back in 11. Figured out up tall robots sort of black and white. 2. No, it's not. No. Exactly. Whose game is worth more than $1 now? And can still, and like black and white too, it's like hard to run it on modern computers now.
Oh, you were great as ever, Alki.
Oh, they're getting along after all.
Okay, now I gotta go back to my email. Okay. Yeah, sorry about the bird noises in the back. There's just hundreds of birds outside. Today was a great adventure, even if it wasn't what we originally set out to do. Acolyte is really direct and straightforward, isn't she? I think she is great. Altoid. Coon. More and more people are falling into comas, and now there's even a whole new type of Ida. This is just a guess on my part, but I think she might be evolving. So here's what I propose. I would like you to come with me to investigate an area. I know I'm in no position to ask for favors, but if I went by myself, Ida would multiply faster than I could take them out. Please help me, Aseo. Secret minds surpassed. There are the area words. I know it is a selfish request, but I hope you'll accept it. I'll leave the third member up to you.
Coon. He's been working all on his own.
Pokemon Black and White 2 is coming.
All right, let's go help him out.
Exactly. Plus, like, Pokemon Black and White's kind of like, honestly, where like I kind of fell off of Pokemon. Just got too crazy. 306 one second. Cool. Second, I gotta drink some water and read these real quick. He's really good with the DS. He had got the limited edition 3DS from Target that had Mario print engravings on it. Reduce your general AP by 3. Adds 3 HP when your general is in junction by the Trinity unit. Okay, so those are all the cards I've gotten. Dude, I got myself general card, has no junction abilities. Tyrant, Assault, Rare. Gaspard. Ooh, there we go. Deals 7 points of damage to enemy general. Invisible. Reduces damage your general takes by 2. Oof, if I stack that with Haseo. I do got that special edition of Radiant Historian on DS. Is that part of Fire Emblem? Um, 8 and 24, 2 AP though. Seo has the most AP. No, it's Atlas RPG on the DS. You should know about it. It's the most overrated DS game. I mean, dude, me and handhelds are like blind. Evades an attack from enemy general for 1 turn only. Alright, sorry, I'm getting a little caught up in this, man. Removes 1 junction. Evades an attack. Deals 3 points to... Dude, there's so many cards. Dude. So when you ask your retro game store, do they know what Solo to Robo is? Yeah, they've heard of it. They kind of knew people like it, but they knew like it's only certain collectors, you know. So that, like, it's good to know that it, you know what I mean, that I'm interested. The one thing that kicks me that I didn't get from their game store when I could have back in the day was this strategy guide for Fallout 3. I wasn't a huge Fallout 3 fan until until a couple years later. Now I kick myself for it. So 1-1. Okay, let's see how that, let's see how that turns out. I'm glad for once a person that I asked finally realizes Solo to Robo is a good game. Yeah, dude, I've always liked a lot of weird anime games and anime shows, so it's like, I totally understand. You know what I mean? Like, if you mention Kill la Kill to people, they're like, oh my god. But it's like, it's a good anime.
Sorry for calling you out here all of a sudden. No, it's really not like you to be so apologetic, Kun.
Yeah, I guess not. All right then, let's get on with this Ida extermination.
Nice. So we must get our party together. Need Kun. You mean a frame with furry anime characters? Freaking, I guess I'll just keep leveling her, because, Yeah. Yeah, that's totally. I mean, I'm down to try it. You know, like, can't knock it till you try it, right? Just like an anime, you can't knock it till the first 3 episodes. If it interests you, you give it the first 3. Maybe, if you want, we could do, we can make a video, you know what I mean, explaining why it's good. Like, you know what I mean, like, you could tell me why it's good, and then I could probably, I don't like to, if I can't get it, you know, I'll probably have to use other means to play it, but then I could give it a review from another point of view, and then we can see which points overlap, you know what I mean? Your phone, dude. You can say, as long as you could say, like, somehow save what you record to your phone as an audio file, and then you could put that audio file in a Google Docs, and then, you know what I mean? Or if you have, I think it's a PS3 headset, the Bluetooth one, or if you have any Bluetooth headset, you can, they sell these little chips for like $3 on eBay that make you plug it in your USB, and then it makes it a Bluetooth port. And then if you have any Bluetooth things, so like you can connect your phone to it through Bluetooth, and then use, you know what I mean? That's probably your cheapest alternative route and your best thing, because your phone probably has a better mic than 80% of the stuff you're gonna buy. You know what I mean? Because your phone's like probably at least 100 and upwards if it's a smartphone, you know? And if that's the case, then, you know what I mean? Unless you're buying like a $80 mic or above, your phone mic's probably your best bet if you can use that somehow.
Here goes. Armor pierce.
No, I have not watched the opening. I just have seen look at the artwork a little more on the cover, just so like I'm aware of it in the wild. You know what I mean? If I go to you know, a garage sale or something. But no, I haven't watched anything yet. Kind of been like I want to look into it, but at the same time I don't, cause like I kind of want to go into it like blind with no expectation. You know what I mean? Like besides like the artwork that I've seen. Um. One second. Yeah, it looks pretty dope, dog. Like it looks like it's easy to see why it's like overlooked. But did Xseed make the whole thing, or is it like just part of like an Xseed project? You know, like Xseed just produced it. XC. Oh, dang it. Chim Chim King, I missed him. XC doing us a favor.
This is a piece of cake.
Give me the Chim Chim King. There's the Chim Chim King.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Armor pierce!
Come on, there's gotta be someone better. My philosophy is to go full strength.
Armor pierce! Electro bullet! Armor pierce! No doubt about it.
Solo Little Robo is made by CyberConnect 2 and Bandai Namco is not Xseed. So it was a Bandai Namco title, but Xseed did all like the publicity or the marketing for it basically. And that's like what you mean by like they licensed it, right? Gotcha.
Here's our chance.
That makes sense.
More shot! Justice prevails.
You know what would be cool? Is if somehow the Switch kind of had something like the GameCube where like it let you play DS or 3DS games on the TV. You know what I mean? Like, you know how the GameCube had the Game Boy Advance player?
Justice prevails. This isn't funny. Armor pierce!
Dude, just armor pierce on these monsters just destroys them.
Oh, come on, there's gotta be someone better.
Oof. Freaking. I've always wondered why they didn't do that, though. You know what I mean? Like, if somehow they made a little weird adapter that could go in the big SD slot, like on the Wii U, or even the Wii, they could have done it, you know? Like, just like some sort of adapter, and then you put the card in, and then you put it right where, like, you'd put the SD card or something, and have it access it through that way. I think they didn't want to license it because at the time that was such a small audience to like specifically cater to for such a large company. I know Nintendo still is small on video game scale, but like, you know what I mean. But Bandai Namco and them and Xseed, you know what I mean. Their numbers are nothing compared to like a Nintendo game. You know what I mean? Like, that's why, like, a lot of their games are, like, really hard to find on the PS2 and stuff still. Because when you do, and the kids are good, but there's just so few. But, so, like, probably, like, 500,000 sales for them would be, like, okay, look, our company would make profit and grow. But, like, if Nintendo probably did that, they would probably be, like, overspending. You know what I mean? A lot of business now, a lot of business is, statistics. So it's like you pre-calculate 3 or 4 options of what could happen. And you know, if 3 out of the 4 say, man, you know, we might lose money, and then 1 out of the 4 might be like very optimistic, you'll be the most likely, since Japanese businessmen are very conservative, they would go with the more, you know what I mean. Exactly. They probably limited the number of copies because like they knew they could sell 80% of that no problem or something. You know what I mean? And it's sometimes it's just sad because like that just takes the fun out of it, because you never know. Like back when I was a kid, games just came out and like if they were a hit, they were a hit. You know what I mean? Like, but now since there's so many people making games that like, or you know, that depend on those companies, they have to do a lot of, it's called market research or market analytics, where like you're trying to predict what your customer is doing. Exactly, like 100,000 too is like it sounds like a ton, but like really, like most Nintendo games get at least 1 million print. You know what I mean? Like after two waves, like 500 or 500,000 normally. Like
You're mine! Armor pierce! Electro bullet! Armor pierce!
Come on! There's gotta be someone better!
well, just think about it. Like, if you live, I bet you the city you live in has about 100,000 people, roughly. Like, I live in California, so most cities in the middle of nowhere still have about 100,000. But like, think about it. Like, if that's just one city, you know what I mean? Now just imagine that one city spread across all of the North America on California, or I mean not California, of America. That 100,000, like, that's very spread out. You know what I mean? Like. And then like think about like considering like, you know what I mean, even a decently sized city is like 500,000 people, so it's like, you know what I mean, like if you went to Houston, 1 out of 5 people, if everyone in Houston bought every copy, you know what I mean, that's very limited. Normally they at least try to reach like 1 million, because like that's like everyone in San Diego playing, you know what I mean. Like, that sounds like a lot, but like when you spread that across 52 states, and then a little bit of Canada, because Canadians, I think their money is a little weaker, so they gotta spend more. But who knows, their money might be stronger soon. But that's very limited, especially from a company from Japan, because they gotta export it and import it, or pay for someone to export it. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta pay for people to translate what the mother company's saying to the other language too, on top of all that. So like that seems like a very small number. Unless like it was like only like 20 people cranking this thing out. You know what I mean? That's very small.
One shot!
Come on! There's gotta be someone better!
Yeah. So like if 80% of those are in Japan too, like think about how small of a number of people could even play it or have it, you know, like that's a very rare print. Like, I've heard, no, that's bad English. I've heard, I'm not sure if it's 100% true, but I heard Devil's Thread only sold 1,000 copies. And like, that's super rare, you know what I mean? But like, if 1,000 is super, super, super mega, like 10,000 still super, super mega. Like 10,000's like what limited run games does. It's like about probably like 10,000. You know what I mean? Well, that's one hell of a way to promote a game. One second, man. I gotta get some more water. Back. That's the only way to promote an E10 game. I don't know about you, but all the marketing classes I've taken say E10 to even rated G always promote it with hentai.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Oof, I've already got 90 items? No. What rarity one? I gotta sell some items.
Damn, this is bad.
You know what's funny is like I don't get why Japan does though. Like what other nation in the world is like obsessed with like I mean there's the occasional nerd or otaku like outside of Japan, but like what other country really has that like effect where it's like they draw their own wives and stuff? Like it's weird, not like in a bad way, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Like it's weird that only one country out of all the countries in the world really does that. Let me go back to that other point. Whoa, 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 dog. You leave those Red Bull chicks alone. No. Oof. I don't want to talk to her. I want to kick these freaking... I want to kick these things. Oh no, I just was saying it as a joke because like the girls that promote the Xbox stuff probably do other stuff like the Red Bull stuff where they just drive around. Oof, dude. This is level 4? Dang. Sex and puppies always sell, right? Sex, puppy, babies. Those 3 things or 4 things. That's the extra chapter in worldwide marketing.
This is a piece of cake.
I could have told you about Soldarogo last year, but I thought you were gonna make fun of me because of the first. No, dog. There's a lot more other crazy stuff in the world to be more worried about.
I don't feel like losing today. Justice prevails.
Doof. Man, I want to get to the bottom of the dungeon. I think I'm close to beating this dot hack. Cause I'm like, I think 100 is like the max in this one. You never know, man. I mean, they brought this dot hack thing out of nowhere for the 15th anniversary. You know what I mean? You might just have to wait till the 15th year.
There's gotta be someone better.
Bring it on.
Okay, here goes. Get him, Mateo.
All right, perfect. This is it.
I wonder.
Justice prevails.
Dang, dude, I gotta sell some items. There you go. Level 4. Yeah, dude, I give it some time. Everything gets a cult following. Especially with how the internet tries to go through hidden gems on every console. Man.
I'm getting goosebumps.
There's so many fucking units in this one. Freaking ammo.
This is a piece of cake.
Like, I almost got one level.
Armor pierce.
Is it like 100 hours to beat it?
No doubt about it.
Alright, I'm gonna skip that one. What's going on over here? It's looking like that would bring me to here. Nah, it's at least 50. Well, that's good, dude. 40 to 50 is like a good RPG, like minimum, you know what I mean? And then Xenoblade Chronicles X, though, is a good 500. No. Have you ever played the Xenosaga, like on PS1?
I didn't even break a sweat.
Go away, thing on computer.
Ida spotted. Be careful, Haseo.
Okay now. Come on. Come on!
Is Xenogear or Gears worth the price it is right now? For PS1 still? I might get it then if it's only 20. Oof. Data CT.
That should take care of the Ida extermination for this area. Thanks for...
Let's go back to town. Okay, you know that Nier's developers were inspired by Solo de Robo. Is that why you can see 2B's butt? No. No, I didn't know that.
Bring it on! Armor pierce! Armor pierce! Justice prevails!
Oof, oof. Was the first Nier any good on PS3? Knowledge is power. What the heck? Alright, I gotta clear out my inventory. No, it's not you, dude. I'm not a huge fan of the N64. The only game on N64 that I really want to play is Ogre Tactics. You know, basically what was competing with Final Fantasy on the N64 by Atlas, but like everyone overlooked it because obviously Final Fantasy VII destroyed anything. Alright, first I gotta equipped. Whoa, whoa. The only N64 game I want to be is Wonder Project J2. Is that a Japanese one? Let's find his physical. Poison. Poison and sleep. Okay, here we go. I need armor pierce, but Tiger Strike can be replaced with that, and then Twin Moons can be replaced with Wicked Sickle. Alright, there we go. It's a Japanese exclusive RPG for the N64. Is it easy to translate, or is it like in English? Yeah. Kinda. I'm gonna definitely check that out then, because my 64 is modded to play Japanese games. How much is it going for, though, that game? Sorry, I'm just stocking up right now. Dang. Must be good then. Oh, I gotta log out. She was a great girl with well-kept eyebrows. She was kind of uptight now that I look back. It was pretty obvious why she dumped me since I was still just a kid back then. Now I know I could be a little nicer to her, but of course it's too late now. Thanks for helping me out, Haseo. You really saved my behind. So, what happened at Raven recently? I don't think that's just shutting down the server would solve everything either. And I know that part of the Yada says is true, but I still don't think any reason of us to not do anything we can. I've been thinking about since you saved me, and I'm wondering if I should go back to GU, but I don't think I can with things as they are now. I am going to try doing what I can the best that I can. I hope you'll do the same. Well, about Sirius, I got a message from a player that says they can tell me what happened to Sirius. I'm going to check it out right away. You'll come along too. Here are the area words where we're going to meet. Hidden Forbidden Battlefield. The Koite bought her battlefield. See you there.
The reason for Sirius's odd behavior is Ida. I've got a bad feeling.
Are DS collectors contacting you about it?
Crimson versus.
Since last 29 wins, only 11 losses. Oof. So General has no junction ability. but she has 10 charisma. Lowers enemy and raises your AP by 3 for 1 turn, then raises enemy and lowers your AP by 1 for every turn after. Deals 3 points to the enemy's general. That's a good one. Deals 5 points to both generals. Iron Fist of Anger. Recovers 1 junction ability, gains a sniper element unit from an enemy general. Oop. Adds 2 HP to your general for every junction. Recovers 3 HP at the end of your turn when your general goes second. Recovers HP. Adds 1 AP. Switches enemy general AP and HP. That's pretty brutal. Switches all junction cards for both generals. Freaking, if I was you, I wouldn't let that thing go. That's like the crown jewel of your collection, besides all these dot hack games for PlayStation. If I had all those I would have those on a shelf, man. But, what it is since your game's so rare, and to someone who really wants it, I think if you wanted to, you could set the bar kind of high.
Are you the one who contacted me?
A second, man. I'll keep talking about it in a second.
Do you know Sirius? You said you knew the reason why he's acting so strange. What the... Wait a second. You're from Kestrel, aren't you?
Kestrel's causing this shit.
Alright. I've got to follow Alcade to Theta Hidden Forbidden Battlefield.
I just was gonna say, if you did, I would almost ask something ridiculous, something that's so ridiculous that it would be worth your time. You know what I mean? You'd be like, bro, I don't know, give me a PS4 and some fucking 1 or 2 games for it. You know what I mean? Something that ridiculously absurd. Or just tell them a bunch of ridiculously other rare games that you want, and then you go, yeah, I know that's more, but how bad do you want Solo to Robo? But then again, the collector in me would say, don't sell it and just put it in a little case and play it. You know what I mean? Put it on a bookshelf or something. No. She sounds like Frankie Manus from Metal Gear Solid 1.
What is this? My character is fading. No. My consciousness is fading.
No.
Haseo?
No. Alcade, don't go!
Really?
I don't want to lose any more friends. Not ever again.
Haseo.
Please, don't go! Okay. I'm begging you.
Don't cry. Boys don't cry. Now don't you cry. Boys don't cry, do they? Stand tall and proud. Haseo. Find entrance. Help take over for me.
Alkaid. You...
I said, don't cry. You're a strong man.
Alkaid!
Dang. The tri-edge mark right here. Am I supposed to do something right there?
Is gone. She's now become one of the lost ones. I failed again.
Dang, man, this got serious quick. Oh yeah, dang it, I hate that. I gotta log out. It's almost time for the tournament finals today. Lord Kikai praised me for being remembering someone so useful information I read in a strategy guide. She even gave me some area words. I can't wait to try them out, so why don't we go to ephemeral time memory to leave up in preparations for the tournament finals. You won't find me to be the same old Adelaide today. I'll be back. I'll back you up like you've never seen before, so please feel free to fight to your heart's content. Adelaide. P.S. I sent Accolade an email too, but I haven't heard back from her yet. I was hoping to go level up with her, all three of us. Do you have any idea what could be wrong, Haseo?
I can't keep this hidden forever. I need to tell Adelaide about Alkaid.
Alright, I'm gonna go through all this stuff in a second. Let me get some more water. Wait, if they ask for Soul Torobo, I'll say I would sell a copy of the World's End with you for DS. Yeah, dude. That's what you should do. Play hardball, dude. You never know, man. That guy might have that game and beat it, and it's like worth it to him to trade that. You know what I mean? Because he's already, you know. But I'm gonna get some more water real quick, and then I'm gonna go through all these news topic little segments and all that real quick. Sorry, I've been drinking a lot of water because it's like 110, so gotta keep getting stuff. Alright, back. Okay, a second. So let me put this. I got this like little volume box on my headset that I adjust, and it's just sometimes hard to clip on to my pants. Second, I'm adding some more water to my cup. But is World's End just really rare, or is it really good? Is that why it's so much? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Is there a video? Okay, so here we go. Fourth grade Doll syndrome patients. So, Doll syndrome, just because of the first game. Doll syndrome is when they die in the game from Ada, they go into a coma in real life. The Doll syndrome patients, all 10 years old, have disappeared from the hospital in Nitaka, Tokyo. 400 people from Nitaka police, local fire department, and worried about the patients searching for missing children. Authorities are investigating the possibility that they may have all become involved in some kind of incident. The children were first found to be missing 2 nights ago, apparently having left the hospital and their homes without being spotted. The 6 were all friends in the same class at their school. Local citizens remarked how they used to see them all the time in the park, gathering around and playing online games. The principal of the school, I was quoted saying that up until they all got Doll syndrome, they were perfectly normal students. They had good home lives. They were always the first to raise their hand in class, and they got all along great with their teachers. There was nothing problematic about them at all. The Nikkatoi police revealed that 6 children were seen in front of the elementary school gates around 8:30 p.m. 2 nights ago. And other eyewitnesses report from Nikkatoi and neighboring cities, Musashikiwa, indicated that the investigation is moving smoothly. The Daily Hoochie. Oof, that was a mouthful. So it's a really good game, and I was just being sarcastic. It's only $20. Nah, dog. Ask for like a couple holy grails if that's a holy grail for you. Alright, so we're gonna watch these movie ones first. So right here, what all this says is gonna be summarized by this little video right here.
The International Space Station Project Village has officially begun operations. Researchers from around the world are scheduled to visit the station to perform a variety of missions during the next 6 months.
After the alleged mass hallucination event that occurred in the online game The World, the game's proprietor, CC Corporation, has launched an investigation to see if this was part of a cyber-terrorist attack against the company's operations.
A mysterious illness known as doll syndrome has shown signs of spreading among elementary school students throughout the region. It is a complex illness characterized by a number of symptoms, which include emotional disorders and physical impairments. Despite concerted research on this disease, a cure has yet to be found.
Card games are all the rage these days, thriving primarily among young children who can't get enough of them. Major tournaments are now held weekly in nearly every major city, and sales of related merchandise report brisk numbers for the current quarter.
The linear mono... Alright. The linear monocard central Shinkansen has finally begun construction. It will cost 15 trillion yen in about 3 years to build, with only 4 carts and a total of 350 reservations only seating. The new train will be much scarcer than other ones currently running. The new train will be unmanned instead of being controlled by employees in a remote central room. It maximizes speeds, will be 600 kilometers per hour, and it will be making trips from Tokyo to Osaka in under 50 minutes. Oh my god. Half of a century has passed since the first research in the 1960s. Insufficient financing, loud noises, electronic manic and 808s, and environmental destruction all plague the 21st century Shinkansen, yet it has progressed despite them. To start, it will run between Tokyo and Osaka exactly as planned. Shinjuku Station will be converted to a new underground station. Ticket fares are expected to possibly triple current ones, so initial runs will focus on primarily executives and other business passengers. The daily hooch. I'm never getting rid of Solo Torobo. It's my favorite game of all time. Then, dog, look at, it's called jewelry case displays. You know what I mean? Those are usually really good for handheld games. You know what I mean? And it's a nice little case to protect it from the UV and stuff. I mean, if it protects your jewelry, it can protect that. Those might be costly, but like, just keep that in mind. All right, let me drink another sip of water because there's a lot of stuff to read. Okay. So you heard the urban rumors told by the online game players. They speak of a window that is open somewhere inside the game. As to what is on the other side of the window, tales varies from the place where people go when they die to a parallel world. However, what these stories do have in common is the mysterious window. Mysterious window, eh? Canadian now. In the game I'm playing now, my future self is on the other side of the window and is sending messages to the past. The contents of that message vary depending on who you ask. Simply, it encourages like don't give up, and resentments like if only you tried harder, I wouldn't be in the mess I am now, are on par of the course. The game is set in a world where players adventure through the past, present, and future, so it is easy to guess that this affects the legend that have come from this game. Oh my god, there's a long article. Alright. In the world, players that peer through the window fall into comas that have their characters stolen and what on the other side. From there, the players who have been turned into marionettes is said to despair to the other side of the window. Yes, according to the legend, the real life players themselves is said to vanish. If said mystery, is said to vanish. Rumors continue to exist in any age, and these rumors are a mirror for the society where they are created. The truth lies beneath the rumor of this inline impulse. Dang, 3 more articles right here. Whew. I do have a safe where I put it in. Alright, that's good, dog. It's like, you might as well make your game room a panic room. You know what I mean? That keeps them all safe. 1 second, dog. I'm gonna take a big drink of water real quick, so I'm gonna read these 3 articles real quick. It's like, you might as well make your game room a panic room. You know Okay. Alright, although... Whew. Although nuclear power, oil, and other fossil fuels have all had their days in the sun, the current baby of the energy in the world is hydrogen. Cars that run off of hydrogen-burning fuel cells, *1, are now commonplace, and hydrogen-based power plants that have become essential in the daily lives. Now, Kawashima, a professor of microbiology at Takeuma University, has been succeeded at producing millions of times the normal amount of hydrogen by mixing a certain kind of microbe with genetic engineered seaweed known as Calamadomonas. In recent years, the rate of hydrogen production has fallen steeply, and the scientists all over the world have been searching for alternative methods of obtaining it. Calamadomonas was discovered to sometimes produce hydrogen in certain environments by scientists from Chicago University in the 1930s. Further research discovered ways to have the seaweed produce hydrogen consistently, but until today the rate of production was so poor that almost no one was considered it to be viable. Jesus Christ, this is long. But now that Kawashima's research has been provided, bountiful blends already have been made to shift hydrogen productions from its original natural gas method to the ones that base hydrogen produces. In addition to being able to produce larger amounts of hydrogen, has also a bigger advantage. Hydrogen produced from the natural gas released by carbon dioxide into the atmosphere during the process, albeit a tiny amount, but the method uses prefer clean energy. Japan has already announced plans to supply all of its existing hydrogen plants within 3 years to build plants across a daily hooch. Parentheses 1, cars that have been equipped with electronic powered engines that primarily use hydrogen and oxygen for energy. Many governments encourage their citizens to use these cars thanks to their ability to function as carbon dioxides. Woo! Okay. So when you're asked for Solo Turbo at your retro game store, did other people ask for it, or were you the first person to ask for it? There's one other collector that would mentioned it. You know what I mean? There's only one other collector that had in his list of games for that collector had that, but you know what I mean? So it's I got a 50-50 chance of getting the call, and then I could put it on layaway or something, and then do $20, for the next couple weeks or something on it. Oh my god. Okay. So, popular celebrity Salvador Ali has been chosen to become a Brazilian tourism goodwill ambassador. A ceremony to commemorate the occasion was held in the Brazil embassy in wherever. Salvador was born to Japanese parents in the former capital of Brazil, Salvador City. Proud of his Brazilian birth and some out of breeding, Araha is well known for being a Brazilophilia, making time in his busy schedule to visit 6 times every year. Upon receiving a hand-carved decoration made of something, he said in a rare moment of restraint, soccer and carnivals in Rio are not all Brazil has to offer. As ambassador, I would like to show everyone that the Brazil is known for. Naturally, upon welcome by 2 beautiful samba models, he returned to his usual flirtatious self as he status quo with the success of his movie. Is there any limit to how high Salvador can climb? Co-op opportunities. If that collector gets it, beat his ass. Well, usually, you know what I mean? Usually, too, it's usually people are, when they leave lists, they're kind of sketchy with it, too. So, you know what I mean? He's that other guy, hasn't really checked up on him. But, so, I might get the first call because I'm asked most recently, I'll be the most prevalent in his mind. Okay. The hottest comedian duo in Japan's new Creates will make their CD debut this month with the release of their theme song Frogs Go Home from the current running anime Frogs Current. New Creatures is a comedy duo made up of Yusajimaru and Rini-chan. They debuted 7 years ago, and they got their big break with their catchphrase, "That's lousy." Caught on with the middle-aged audiences now. They're a household name and beloved across the country, but their journey there was far from easy. In the Western Japan, the pair spent years on the bottom of the heap while performing in as many local TV and radio programs as they could. Gradually, they started to become known among the industry, and in 2013, they made their national debut in the film Fierce Instigators. This allowed them to make their way to Tokyo. Upon their arrival, the agents that had hired them went out of their business. Fortunately, they were found and hired by the comedy agency New Enterprise. However, the two were still forced back in nearly poverty before they could become famous. They survived by performing in the day and performing by night. Their luck returned in 2015 when they were called in a last-minute replacement for a celebrity baseball team and wound up becoming a surprise hit. From there, the two gained regular support on a variety of shows. Currently, the two are all the rage, holding spots on no less than 8 shows, performing live and selling DVDs. The two shows no signs of tensions in their at their press conference when Yusagami said that they were filled these songs full of the blood, tears, and sweats and passion of 7 years for each, and quickly responded by saying, "Keep talking like that, and it'll be another 7 years before we sell anything," because everyone's burst out laughing. Can these two liven up the music scene that they've... Alright, whew. Alright, another one I gotta read. Well, I wish you luck. If you get it, you won't regret buying it. Yeah, especially since I've bought like a bunch of stuff from them. They're pretty cool if I'd like do payments, kind of like layaway. You know what I mean? So it's like I'll do like 20 on it, and then like I'll have X amount of time to pay it off, and if I don't, they could still sell it. But I'm not gonna let it slip through. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me catch my breath, and then I'll read this long one. Keep reading these articles. No, I haven't yet. That's on my list of things to do. Girl in coma after playing online game. A 16-year-old girl in Sapporo, Hokkaido, was found to have fallen into a coma in her home while playing an online game. According to the girl's mother, who was the first to discover her, the girl began playing an online game after arriving home at 5 p.m. Around 8:30, the mother's girl went to call her daughter for dinner, found her collapsed on the floor, still wearing her MD2, her micro monocle display. She immediately called 911 and the girl was taken to the local hospital. There's a picture. Yeah. The girl's heart had stopped beating by the time she was discovered. Medics were able to resuscitate the heartbeat and breathing using CPR, but her comatose condition remained unchanged. The girl had no major illnesses to speak of and was not acting any different than usual, according to witnesses. This was led to something in her collapse was due to overexhaustion from playing the game for too long. The girl was a famous player online the world. She had reportedly been playing the game every day in order to compete in the game's battle arena. Many of the players who have lost consciousness while playing the world have done so while competing in the arena or while leveling up to help their chances of victory. Some medical professors claim that the tournament is dangerous for these reasons. CyberConnect Japan has repeatedly denied any capability for these claims, insisting that there is no scientific proof to be found. In fact, they say that they're prepared to take legal actions if the groundless slander continues to be impeded our business, the Daily Hooch. And then these are just explaining the world and that.
Demonstrations began in the Central Asian Republic of Kazakhstan, some of which have turned to violent riots. Neighboring countries, fearing that the seeds of violence will spread to their soil, have sealed off their borders for now.
That's weird. Alright. Let me take another big drink of water. I need some converters, but yeah. I use the Elgato HD capture card. Basically, whatever. I probably would have to go through the power port or something. But there's a way for me to do it with the Elgato HD capture card. I spent like 150 on that thing when I got it. It's not the newest Elgato by any means, but it's the only one that allows you to have composite capture from composite. So all these older all these consoles, I run all my splitters through it. Yeah, you can do cheaper capture cards, but the Elgato HD, it's probably cheaper now because it's like 2 or 3 models old now. It's just great, dude. I have no problems with it. I've never had problems with it. The only problem I've had with it was when I first got it. It just took me a minute to understand it, you know. But also the support team from Elgato, like I called them like a year later and they didn't even ask me like what was the part number or anything. They just started being like, the guy was like, all right, just start changing these options, man. Like fucking do this, dog. You know, and like their support was really good. Like no questions if I was a customer. Like, you got an Elgato capture card? This is what you got to do then. Like, and once you get the HD one, it also can take in HDMI too. You might even be able to get lucky too on eBay and like get it for 50. You know what I mean? Just keep your eye open. Someone who doesn't want to stream anymore, that's the first thing they're gonna sell. But I'm gonna read this article real quick, dog. Plus the Elgato HD2 is like the first. It can do 60 frames per second too, and 1080p. And I find that's like perfect for online. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna do lower than 1080. Anyway, one more sip. Okay, Forbidden opens its servers. Global Circuit Corp new online game Forbidden has officially launched. It charges per item instead of per month, and the only time real money changes hands is when players purchase items from the Millennial Shop on the official Forbidden website. You will need net cash accounts for purchase. Forbidden is an MMORPG with science fiction trapping. Upon starting the game, players assuming the role of vagabond or space navigators. Vagabonds refer to daredevil adventurers who search for the Tear of Immortalius, a legendary treasure that is said to reveal the secrets of the universe. In the game, players pilot star cruisers and visit a multiple of planets in their search for the treasures. Players will be able to change their classes to Space Pirates, Death March, or Rebel Azars by fulfilling certain conditions. They can even attack other players' space cruisers and invade whole planets. Freedoms interacts with other players. What this is what set the game apart, making it attractive to prospect gamers. Forbidden already boasts 8 million players worldwide in a numbers not seen since the World R2. Global Circle CEO Mayo Fujioka said at the Forbidden launch party that they would aim to take down the world from its spot at the top, demonstrating considerable confidence in the game's market prowess. Forbidden is currently undergoing a number of revisions and campaigns to accommodate the official launch. Why not take this chance to set sail for the seas or of yourself? Oof. Jesus Christ. There's so yeah, man, I'm not gonna read those, dude. Yeah. Alright, cool, that's everything. Yeah, I was supposed to be doing this in small increments throughout the game, but like, I kind of just powered through it.
Invited me to go leveling up.
Ooh. Would you like to more about Solar Rover besides this anime effects?
I wonder what could have happened to Arcade.
Yeah, give me the general gist of like, is there anything behind the mechs besides that you get like a mech and better? Or is it kind of like Xenoblade Chronicles X? Where it's like there's parts?
Did you say something?
We're supposed to level up, right? Let's complete the mission and get to the Beast Temple.
It's my turn.
Wicked Strike! Electro Bullet! Sword Shot! Armor Pierce!
And towards the end, is it just like all mechs or something, or does like ground gear still matter? Fang dog. I go this way. Man, you get a lot of content out of each dot hack game. Gotcha.
I remember this.
Hey, bro, be a butt. Give me some Tim Sphere, please.
Hey, bro. It's every day, bro. No.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Mango Mang.
I'll crush you. Armor pierce. Electro
What's dope is this adds poison and sleep to him.
I guess we did it.
Yeah, I'll definitely stream it. I think pretty soon I'm gonna start streaming Samurai Western, since that's pretty expensive. This map I'm gonna just really do quick. Like, I don't really need to grind. Already level 71. Dang, man. It's a very quiet map. I gotta think about that one for a second. 1 second. I think someone's at my door. Be right back. Someone knocked. Sorry about that, Mormons. My crown jewel. Like, there's games I like a lot. Like the one of the games I like a lot that I think's like one of my personal like practical crown jewels is my Bayonetta 1 and 2 on Wii U. But like crown jewel like for just like if any collector just came in would probably be either Samurai Western, my Breath of Fire complete, or my not for resale Zelda on GameCube. Those three are like hard to find in good condition and they're dope. But then again, some people would find my Sin and Punishment a crown jewel because it's completely mint condition. Like no one's played it but me. Like I had opened the little bag and shit, like the Nintendo seal. I didn't know it was brand new until I opened it, but like I was like, damn. But so it depends on like what kind of collector the person is. Like if they're like a shooter kind of person, that's Sin and Punishment. If they're like you know what I mean, like a weeb Samurai Western, hardcore old school RPGs, Breath of Fire, and then everyone just loves like 4 Zeldas on one. Yeah, quality makes a big difference. Like it's one thing like for me I don't care as long as it's a new acquire. I don't care what condition it is as long as it works. But eventually I like to upgrade it, you know what I mean, to a better condition. Like I'll keep the disc and then upgrade the box and stuff. But it's not a must at first, but like eventually after a while if you like the game, it's a must. Like I like Deadly Premonition on 360, and apparently Deadly Premonition on PS3 was a remaster of it, and I gotta figure out how to stream the PS3 because it's slightly different to the Elgato. But once I do that, I'm gonna borrow that game from my brother and probably stream Deadly Premonition. By far one of my favorite 360 games ever, but remastered. Okay, so we gotta do one more symbol. Beat the dinosaur egg up. Like I know I'm skipping a lot of monsters, but I don't know, man.
You're mine.
Oof, surprise attack. Yeah. Usually people's favorite games are sometimes underrated games. Like, I really liked Bayonetta, and it was like Bayonetta 2 especially, it was underrated, I think. Until I got its remaster. But even with the remaster, no one really, like, I didn't hear no one go, Bayonetta, like. But then again, that, and then, I don't know, man. I like Funky Barn. It's got a 50 on Metacritic, but Funky Barn's pretty cool. It's relaxing. Poison and sleep.
Thunder spark.
Oh, there's one more. I don't know. I also have Okami too. Like a great Conditional Kami for PS2. What's Gold Sun about? Oh, I didn't get that beast statue back there, dang it. It's an RPG on GBA. Yeah, I think like the next big purchase for my game collection is going to be one of those GameCube GBA Game Boy players, because I have the Game Boy player for my my N64, but like you know what I mean, just GBA I feels better, or the Game Boy player, because like I want to get into some old Game Boy Advance games too, because like that was one of the few consoles I had, handheld consoles. Plus, like, there's a bunch of good games on the GBA too. It's like some of the Castlevanias on GBA people really go crazy for some reason.
Haseo, we did it! All that's left to do is to get the Beast Temple's treasure.
Right.
Did something happen? You seem kind of off today.
Alcade retired.
Retired? Wait a minute. You mean she quit the game?
No. Damn. More Ida. Adelie! Stand back! All right. Come on. Come on. I'm right here! Skate!
No. Retro game stores, people get like people who don't know what they're selling walk in like neighborhoods like, oh, my kid moved out, here's a bunch of games, you know, give me some money. And like when that happens, or when people sell their whole collections, you know what I mean, they buy it at a wholesale rate, you know what I mean, because people understand that they gotta have a store and all that. And then usually they get the wholesale rate, and then they immediately try to sell all the, you know what I mean, big ticket items that sellers or collectors that keep open, you know. But I keep my eye open on eBay myself, you know. But I try to stay off eBay. It makes me buy a bunch of shit. Kind of like Amazon. Oof. Right in the eyeball. Oh, I know not everyone's gonna let it go, but it's just good to have another set of eyes out too, because they go to retro gaming expos and stuff, and then other stores will wholesale to them or trade. You know what I mean? Like they'll trade some like Turbo Graphics games that would move there but not here. But it gives me time too. You know what I mean?
Couldn't save her either.
Haseo.
It's the same as with Shino.
It's all my fault. It's all because I had my epitaph stolen.
Ida's the one who got Alcade. Your epitaph had nothing to do with it.
But Master Yada said... He said that the Ida server might have come about because of Ida's increased activity after taking my epitaph. In that case, it really is my...
That's just Yada's guess. Don't worry about it.
Haseo, Sirius changed because he became infected by Ida too. You see, if Sirius hadn't been infected by Ida, then Alcade would still be all right.
Adelie, don't make everything your fault. If you say things like that, then all this becomes my responsibility for not being able to solve anything.
They'd rather carry Pokemon than that. So it was like they had like probably one per store, huh? Whoops.
I'm gonna go now.
They'd rather carry Pokemon.
There's some things I want to think
Yeah.
about. So, good work again today.
Gotta check the email now.
Right before Alcade disappeared, she told me to go find Entrance. The former Demon Palace Emperor, whose whereabouts have been unknown since he lost to me. I wonder where he is now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you wish to know what happened to Endurance, come to you can go there from a Chaos Gate. Remember how you visited before.
Elvon know about Entrance. Damn him. Damn him for always seeing through people. Let's see. The first time I visited Indiglood Lu was... Oh yeah. Delta Submissive Tragedy was the first area with Adelie.
You know, it's one game that I'd buy instantly. That is Steambot's Chronicles on PS2, dude. Steambot Chronicles 2 by Atlas. Woo! That's a dope game. It's one of the more expensive PS2 games too. It's kind of like up there with .hack prices. Forces your general to take the first turn if both parties' junction ability is lost. Dang. Adds 5 HP to your general. That's what I was waiting for. And I got 2 of those. Oof, right there. Bird in a cage. You could have imagined that stores back in 2011 took Pokemon over solo to robot. Yeah, dude, nope. Because Pokemon's easy moves 500,000 units per store, probably, dude. Like, such a big. So it's this one, bird in a cage, is what I need. Okay. Bird in a cage. Bird in a cage right there. Deals one. Wow, only $10. It's so funny how that works, right? I think. Where is the burden of logic? A Wrath of Logic removes one junction ability gained through a junction sniper unit from an enemy general. There you go. So deals 3 points. And then bam, bam. Alright, there we go. Like, I know some people who've got Ruler Rose for like $10 too, and then Ruler Rose is like 100 and something, just like Samurai West for PS2. PS2 games are going up in price, certain ones. Not all of them, but like the good ones. So, let's hopefully cool cutscene.
forgive me for saying so, but you look uncomfortable in there. I'm sorry. I really would like to help you get out of there, but Saku would get mad at me if I did. I'm sorry. I have to be going now. But I promise I'll come back again.
What?
They told me that I should go look for entrance. According to Ovan, entrance is supposedly in Indiglut Lu.
Supposedly, Tovan, he's an indie glove.
Okay, let's head for Delta Submissive Tragedies 1000 Oaks and warp there.
Oof. That's pretty dope. One second. Second, man. Alright, dog. So I go here. Oh, man. Dude. Oh, it was level 3 level.
You're open! I didn't even break a sweat.
Dude, 999 to level 3s. Oof. Alright. Freaking Ovan, you better tell me what's going on.
Damn, this is bad.
Damn, this is bad.
Wicked strike! This is a piece of cake. You're open!
Dude.
This is a piece of cake. Here goes.
Gotcha, man. Try southern, like roughly Southern California is where it's gotta go.
Bring it on! Armor pierce! This is a piece of cake.
And then the next one, and then I'll be good. Dang, man. Okay. Washington has a copy. How much is it going for? I don't.
Armor pierce! I didn't even break a sweat.
And now we run into the Cave of Doom, and then we yell at Ovan. Let's go yell at Ovan. What the heck? I thought Ovan was supposed to be here. Mission details. Mission complete. Okay. What the heck? I thought Ovan was supposed to be here. I'll find the sign behind the Beast Temple. There we go. There we go.
I should be able to warp to Indiglut from here. I'm getting a real bad feeling about this.
Master N, you know I think you're just the same as me. Let's stay here and have fun forever.
Saku, what are you doing here?
Second.
Entrance!
Haseo! You've come here to steal Master N from me, haven't you? Oh, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't! He's mine! You can't have him! Master N is mine! I won't give him up to anyone. Never, never!
So Saku was infected by Ida too. And this power, could it be that she's an epitaph user?
Oh, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't!
Damn it, I've got no choice. All right, come on, come on. I'm right here. Sky!
Man, they've been just scathing the hell out of this thing. $40 at GameStop. I'm gonna let my brother know. He could probably get that before I can. But if you don't get your PS2 up and running, what other consoles do you have? Aw, dang. Come on, bitch, don't hurt me. Oh my god, wreck her, wreck her. Wreck her. What? This is Lil's voice from Rugrats, I think. Almost there, almost there. There we go. NES, 64, GameCube, Wii U, and Switch, PS1, 4, DS3, 3DS, and Vita.
Saku!
I'll ask him.
Sale? That you?
1 second out of this cutscene, dog.
Yeah.
Where's Saku? Is she alright?
I'll ask him.
Saku was so tired she fell asleep.
Asleep?
Haseo, please. You have to find a way to help Endrins.
Yeah. Hey, Endrins. Wake up. Can't you hear me?
Oh, it's you.
Greetings to you too.
Would you mind leaving me alone?
Don't get all weepy on me. Get up already.
I've lost everything. I no longer have any reason to awaken in the morning.
Nah, I'm not buying it. You've been nominated by Alcade.
None of that has anything to do with me. After all, she's gone now. I was only able to fight because she was there. Through her strength, I was able to affect the world. But now, she is gone forever. And
Wait a minute. Are you talking about that cat?
Mia, no matter what happened in our lives, she was always my friend. She went away once, but she was all I had in this world. And that was why I did everything that I could for her. Everything. Feeling joy and love and pain at her words made me so happy.
That so-called cat you're talking about is named Ida, and she's a mysterious human-eating monster.
You're wrong. She is she. She was the only one. She was the only one who needed me. But now, she's gone, and there's no one left who needs me. Ida, or whatever, has nothing to do with me. All I want is to be left alone to think about her.
What a load of crap! Don't make me laugh! If everyone thought like that, then this world would become full of things that had nothing to do with anyone. Don't tell me she was all you had. She's not. You've just been denying everything that wasn't her. You haven't done anything, and yet you're just giving up without a fight.
But I...
No buts, no excuses.
No one but her ever needed me for anything.
Hey, listen to me. I need your help.
Haseo.
Dang, this is a lot of exposition.
The rest is up to you. I'll be waiting at the arena. Entrance. It's not Ida that's holding you back now. It's you.
Alright, that was a lot of stuff. If you can't get your PS2 up and running, or like you don't ever, you know what I mean? Any of those consoles, I'd be willing to trade you something equivalent to those. But I really recommend you getting your PlayStation 2 up and going. So many good games for cheap on the PS2, dude. PS2 is by far one of the best consoles. But I'd recommend getting yours up and playing it. You probably get more enjoyment out of it. I need to check my email, huh? Twilight Tabby and Haseo the Black Rogue. 916-4. Oof. Look at that card. 1214. Yeah, send me that address on Discord though for sure. Growing event mine trap. That's the area where Ida's signals were picked up. We will investigate this area together. I heard about Alkalite and have something I need to tell you. It is concerning Alkalite as well. I'll tell you more. In the area, don't forget to invite me into your party. I'll leave the third member to you. Okay. Oh my god, so many areas right there. New Wang did pretty much the same thing. Hey now. Second, I gotta just check one more thing right here before I go back to the world. Okay.
I'm supposed to go with Pi to investigate.
Alright. Dude, I'm hoping I'm getting to the end of this, like, second game. Cause, like, I'm digging my, like, replay value out of these, but dang.
Clear Ida out while we're investigating the area.
Okay, so I gotta use this gym. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure when, but roughly the same time. Great dog. Getting caught up in this game, dang. There we go.
Ida confirmed. Be careful, Haseo.
Freaking ripping apart this one. Dang, man.
It appears.
Yeah, I'm definitely checking it out once he gets it.
That's the end of that.
Not yet. I have.
Might even borrow his 3DS or whatever to play it. Whatever handheld it is. Is the mission complete? Okay, so we still gotta get to the Peace Temple. There's lizard people.
Here goes!
But it's on DS, but it's better to play on 3DS. Alright, it will work on a 3DS though. Come here, poison and sleep. Alright, yeah. He has an American 3DS.
As expected. Your guard's down.
Oh, I didn't mean to battle those guys. Whoops. A little too fast to tap X. Bam. Okay. There's that one. And then I'm assuming down, left, and up. Okay. So came back the way it came. Dude, this game is pretty long. Oh my god, dog. Whew. Maybe it's best for you to just get the version I have, the PS4 version, and play it. You know what I mean? Like if you really don't want to get another PS2, you could just sell that and get it probably a dope version, the collector's version probably even of this one for PS4. But the OG ones are cool though. I honestly don't know the difference though between this and the version the PS2 version you have. I'm not sure if they changed anything too. Well, cause I remember this was like I think 40 new. Like this wasn't a full priced game too, which shocked me. But easier on the eyes. Man. Like I already want to fight the palace temple.
I did it! The rest is all you, Haseo!
Finish this!
Here it comes! Are you ready?
Dang man, that was hard. Dude, having that poison and then this other weapon with a flame damage is just OP. Cool. Almost got this mission done. Make it easier to fight enemies. You had more CC in the old game, like more crowd control to worry about. You know what I need to do is this. Give me the chim chims. Give me the chim chims.
So what did you want to talk about?
It has to do with Arcade. I told you before that the players infected with Ida have begun appearing in the world.
The players that the admins can't control, right? Like Sirius.
Right. Furthermore, we now know that the infected players have become dangerous like Ida.
Infected, huh? You make it sound like they're sick.
In a way, they are. You know, it would actually be better if they were merely sick. At the last title match, the players who were defeated by Sirius all ended up as lost ones.
What?
Nani?
In other words, being PK'd by Ida and being PK'd by these infected players is the same.
Yes, it's possible that's true. And, of course, your opponents for the final match of the tournament will...
You don't mean...
Yes, I'm afraid I do. It's very likely that they'll also be infected. Some of the players they have defeated have become lost ones.
Then I can't let Adelie fight.
Yes. Without her epitaph, she is just a regular player. It's too dangerous for her to fight them without her epitaph. Haseo, I want you to invite me.
I can't let things go on like this. I can't keep waiting around and relying only on others. After all, Ida and the epitaphs are my problems too.
But Adelie is, in her own way.
It's very important to honor her feelings. But are you sure you want to expose her to that kind of danger?
Dude.
Got it. I won't let her fight anymore.
Good. That leaves you and me. It would be best if we had one more person, though.
We do.
Huh?
Entrance will do it.
It is true that if he agreed to help us, he would be a powerful ally.
Dude.
But then I don't imagine he'll come.
No, he will. I believe in him.
Oh my god. Alright. Whew. I don't know why that switch happened, honestly. Probably something due to like data storage. You know what I mean? Like the PlayStation could hold more storage, you know what I mean, on a CD versus like a Sega or a cartridge, you know what I mean? And then once that change was made, they probably just stuck with it. Thank you for your opinion of the world. Final arena, Holy Palace, Team Aseo versus only one target. 2 leader Bordeaux. Alright.
Her opponent is Bordeaux? So she was infected by Ida. I should invite Pi to join me and register for the tournament. I wonder if Entrance will show.
Alright, that's cool. And then Crimson versus...
Crimson!
5 wins, 14 losses. I gotta fix my deck. Okay, so um yeah, that'd be half of General's health right there. Okay. I know it's getting annoying to keep talking about Solo Toro. It doesn't really bother me. It's your game you want to play, dog. You know what I mean?
I'll wait for entrance, along with Pi, at the arena counter.
Oh my... Oh man. Save real quick. Oh, bam.
I'll wait for entrance. I'll wait for entrance, along with Pi.
I need Pi.
I knew this would happen. Entrance.
1 second, dog.
Even though we went and got him registered.
There's nothing we can do. It's just the two of us.
Hey, wait!
Adelie.
You're registering for the final match, right? Then please, Haseo, invite me onto your team too, okay?
Young lady, I'm afraid...
Adelie, our opponent for the final is Bordeaux.
Yes, I know. But if you're there, I'm sure that everything will be all...
There's a high possibility she's been infected by Ida.
Huh?
The infected. Players that are PK'd by Ida-infected players face the likely possibility of becoming lost ones. We can't let you participate. Your eyes have not been opened as an epitaph user.
But...
Give it up, will ya?
No! After all,
Look, believe it or not, I know how you feel. And you have my promise that I won't forget it when we're fighting. So please, sit this one out, okay?
But I...
Young lady, please, try to understand. Haseo also wishes to honor your feelings. But this fight is just too dangerous. If he lost you on top of Shino and Alcade, I don't think he could bear it.
Okay. Hi. Please watch out for Haseo.
Come on.
Entrance.
It's going good, dude. I haven't added anything in a minute, but I'm close to like 40% of the having all the entire Wii U collection. And then after that 50% marker, it's all like $1 games. Or, you know what I mean, on eBay where no one really wants them.
I have a very bad feeling about this, as if something terrible is going to happen.
Then we'll finish this quickly.
Will you use your avatar?
Epitaph users are the only ones who can match up to Ida, right?
That's true, but...
Don't worry. I won't use it foolishly anymore.
That's not it. Even Epitaph users aren't 100% resistant to an infection from Ida. There's no guarantee we'll be safe.
If you're too scared, I'll go by myself.
You're never nice to me.
Oh yeah? I thought you didn't like being treated nicely.
You do understand.
So I guess you and I are alike, right?
You've got me there.
All right, it's time. Let's go, Pi.
Right.
The stars have fallen. After many hard battles, the strongest warriors of the Holy Palace have gathered here today. Which of these fighters will be chosen by the stars tonight? Is everybody ready? Here come the fighters!
Oof.
All of our viewers are counting on them for battle thrills. It's Team Haseo! What's this? Only 2 members for Team Haseo? I don't see Alcade or Adelie anywhere! An unexpected accident before the final match! This is it! Show us what you're made of, Haseo! And now from Kestrel's cage comes a dangerous beast! Will she use those fangs to avenge her last humiliation?
Oh, Bordeaux.
Just look at her! Did she eat something she shouldn't have?
Yeah, 43 is a lot.
Perhaps she made some sort of pact with the devil!
There's only 160 something, so it's like... You know what I mean? You're about like 20 something percent in. The high 20s.
Pretty cool, don't you think? This is me now that I've met my destiny. Listen up, the terror of death. You're the one who's gonna lose here today. That's not a threat, I guarantee it! I received the power from him. Destiny has smiled on me. I won't be the one who has to eat dirt today. It'll be you, Haseo!
Alright, here we go. We're gonna go with the Lotus. Infect them all with poison. Armor pierce to make it easy. Heavy hits with poison up. Oof, dude, Bordeaux's messing me up. Wanna go, Bordeaux? Just keep flinging Bordeaux.
It must be pretty lonely with just the two of you, eh, Aseo? Let's see, that former emperor, Alcade, wasn't it? Honestly, she was such an idiot. All I did was just mention Sirius and she came running like a lamb to the slaughter.
You.
What?
So you were the one who...
You should have seen her face when I PK'd her. It was classic. I really wish I could have shown it to you, Haseo. It was a work of art.
You will pay for this!
Alright, here we go.
Tiger Blitz!
What? She countered? Oof, go 9-9. Go 9-9.
Tiger Blitz! Lotus Flower!
Dude. Alright, so who's the medic? So one of those guys is a medic. Alright. Right? Like, it makes sense to just collect the old system that's getting pushed out. You know what I mean? Oof. I'm gonna have to fight her again. Okay, so we're gonna have to go for the Hawaiian Islander. Dude, I might have to grind.
Get out of my sight! Right on!
Oh my god. Poison, come on, let's find some poison. Dude, she just counters it. It's like, you might as well not even use your ability. Oh my god. Let's try this one more time. Not her. Dude. So it's that Hawaiian dude I gotta take out quick. Oh my god.
Let's go. Right on.
I think I'm gonna have to grind. No, I don't want to retry. Oh dang, I guess I'll try again one more time. Dang, dude, quit juggling me. I'll just keep messing with him. Oh my god. Can I do it this time? Oh my god, headset. No. Yes, yes. Oh my god. Yes, yes. Yes, poison. Oh my god.
Let's see. That former emperor. Alcade, wasn't it? Honestly, she was such an idiot. All I did was just mention Sirius and she came running like a lamb to the slaughter.
You? So you were the one who...
You should have seen her face when I PK'd her. It was classic. I really wish I could have shown it to you, Haseo. It was a work of art.
You will pay for this! Armor pierce!
Come on, we gotta mess her up. No, 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 no.
Rapid attack!
Armor pierce!
This is fun, isn't it, Aseo? Come on, let's do it some more! Come on, come on! Let's you and I have some fun!
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
Endurance.
Only under light does a flower bloom with beauty. A flower tainted by darkness is fated to wither away.
It's you!
Now, the time has come for the finale.
Entrance, it's you!
I'm sorry I'm late. You are hideous. Not only that, you're pathetic.
Did you just call me pathetic?
Pathetic?
That's just great. Why don't I give you a taste of my fate? And then we can love each other even more.
No.
So that's the Ida possessing Bordeaux?
Haseo. Haseo, I give all my power to you. Take it.
Okay, come on. Come on! I'm right here! Sky!
OMG. Man, this one's pretty brutal. Dude, this is hard as hell. Oh. Alright, man. See you tomorrow. Have a good day, dog. Sorry, it's getting boring, huh? Yeah, I think I gotta grind. But I'll see you later, dog. Have a good one. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna call the stream here. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, guys. I'll be streaming about the same time tomorrow. And have a good day.